Welcome to Afghan News with Mohsen Jamal. Roadside bombs killed 3 NATO service members and a gunman shot dead a prominent local official in southern Afghanistan, where thousands of Afghan and international troops are bracing for an expected spring resurgence of Taliban attacks, officials said Sunday. NATO said 1 service member died in a blast Sunday and 2 others were killed in an explosion on Saturday. Earlier, the alliance said that a 4th foreign service member died Saturday when a coalition helicopter crashed in Al-Asai district of Kapisa province in the east. It did not provide any further details or the nationalities of the service members. The deaths brought to 134 the number of NATO troops killed in Afghanistan so far this year. Meanwhile, a gunman assassinated Abdul Zahir, deputy of the Helmand Provincial Peace Council and former top civilian chief in Marja district late Saturday in the provincial capital of Lashkargah, the Ministry of Interior said Sunday. Zahir also was a member of the Local Improvement Council for the area and a leading member of the Alizai tribe. President Hamid Karzai said he was saddened by the death of Zahir, a man he described as a brave son of this homeland. NATO also confirmed Sunday that Afghan and coalition forces have killed 3 leaders of the Haqqani Network, an insurgent group with close ties to Al-Qaeda that operates primarily in Paktia and Khost provinces. The Al-Qaeda-linked group holding 4 French hostages since September is demanding French troops quit Afghanistan over and above a €90 million ransom, a source close to the mediators said Saturday. The mediators, comprising leading figures from both Niger and Mali, are currently in a stronghold of Al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb in an unnamed country in the region. Another source familiar with the negotiations said Al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden has already demanded that French troops leave Afghanistan, where they are fighting with NATO international forces against extremist Taliban insurgents. The 4 French hostages were in a group of 7 captured in September last year in Niger's uranium mining town of Arlit by AQIA, which operates across several countries in the Sahel-Sahara desert, but 3 of the group were freed on February 24th near the borders between Algeria, Mali and Niger. France has already rejected a demand for €90 million and the freeing of a number of captured AQIA members for their release. Pakistan halted NATO supply shipments to Afghanistan on Saturday after thousands of protesters rallied on the main route to the border to demand Washington stop firing missiles against militants sheltering inside the country. This stoppage was temporary and the demonstration was held by a small political party seeking a populist boost, but the events highlighted the vulnerability of the supply route running through Pakistan at a time tensions between Washington and Islamabad. Much of the non-lethal supplies for foreign troops and landlocked Afghanistan came through Pakistan after arriving at the port in the southern city of Karachi, and militants often attacked the convoys. NATO commanders said then that the halt did not affect the war effort, while the alliance has been opening new routes into Afghanistan from the north in recent years to try to reduce its dependency on the Pakistan route, which gives Islamabad leverage when negotiating with the West. Meanwhile, a suicide bomber on foot detonated his explosives in a convoy of Pakistani soldiers and elders of an anti-Taliban militia in the town of Salarzai in Bajaur tribal region, killing 4 militiamen and a paramilitary soldier, said police official Fazl Rabi. Yemen's embattled President Ali Abdullah Saleh has agreed to a deal by Gulf Arab mediators that would lead to a transition of power in the country after weeks of anti-government protests. Tariq Shami, a presidential aide, said on Saturday that the president had agreed in principle to a proposal from the Gulf Cooperation Council for him to step down. The GCC plan would see Saleh submit his resignation to Parliament within 30 days, with a presidential vote to be held within 2 months. Shami said the opposition must first agree to the deal in order for Saleh to accept the plan. The White House, meanwhile, welcomed Saturday the plan for the long-time President Ali Abdullah Saleh to step down, with Jay Carney, the White House spokesman, urging all sides to swiftly implement a peaceful transfer of power. Muhammad Qahtan, an opposition spokesman, meanwhile said that the opposition parties also welcomed the deal, saying a basis of trust is lacking for the opposition to join a national unity government, but he said the opposition would start a conversation regardless. In the last but not the least, Barack Obama, the U.S. president, has for the third straight year failed to brand the mass killings of Armenians by Ottoman Turks a genocide, despite repeatedly vowing while campaigning to get elected that he would do so. Obama honored Armenian victims on the anniversary of their massacre in the World War I, but only confined himself to using the Armenian name for the slaughter, Metz Yeghern, paying tribute to the memories of those who perished. The president said the 1915 killings represent one of the worst atrocities of the 20th century. As a candidate in 2008, Obama said he would ensure a principled commitment to commemorating and ending genocide, but since 2009, the president has declined to use genocide in the face of furious resistance from Turkey, a key NATO ally. He insisted his view of what took place has not changed since the campaign, but Ankara's ambassador in Washington, Namik Tan, promptly rejected Obama's criticism. Most historians see the killings as the first genocide of the 20th century and accept the figure of 1.5 million Armenian deaths, but Turkish leaders have long rejected the term, contending the figures are inflated and saying there were many deaths on both sides as the Ottoman Empire collapsed during World War I. And that's all for now. Thanks for staying with us.